everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. So I did a video recently about my top 5 kind of tips for like surviving lockdown, and in that video I talked about the kind of beauty element of that, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you about a few things that I've found really helpful beauty wise, because I am actually somebody who I don't go and get my nails done, I don't go and get treatments done, I rarely go and get my hair cut, I don't dye my hair either, so kind of that solved that problem for me, but I just do a lot of maintenance myself, so I thought it would be interesting to kind of chat about that side of things and to share with you some kind of interesting little tips and products and that kind of thing. And one thing I've really tried to do is to use products that kind of bring me joy, that kind of uplift me. So things as simple as like the shower gel I've been using. I made sure to grab some of the Soap & Glory Sugar Crush shower gel. It's not an essential, it's not important by any means, but it smells really lovely, and when you have a shower in the morning it just kind of wakes you up, makes you feel ready for the day, and it's just a little bit more joyful than just using your regular kind of boring bog standard shower gel. Like I said, it's not essential. If you can't get hold of it, that's fine. Just use something that like smells nice and that makes you feel upbeat. Something even like the Original Source mint one works really well as well. I've also been making sure I have a pamper night once a week, so really making sure to kind of exfoliate and use face masks and that kind of thing and stay on top of my skincare. And I've used the matching body scrub from Soap & Glory as well. I love this. I love how it smells. Oh my god, it's such a gorgeous, like fizzy, limey sort of smell. And I kind of will exfoliate my whole body, put cream on, like I said, do face masks, that kind of thing. Skincare wise, I've been really staying on top of my skincare, making sure to just use really nice products every day, doing a full routine, not kind of scrimping on anything. And I've also been keeping my fake tanning kind of routine up, just because that really does make me feel better. I've just been using the St. Moritz Dark Tan. It's cheap and cheerful, you can buy it from most supermarkets. Tesco's do it, Asda do it, and I've found that it just makes me feel a little bit more ready for the day and a little bit more not like ugh when I look in the mirror, which, let's face it, postpartum you kind of feel like that anyway. So I've been really trying to keep on top of that side of things. Hair removal and that kind of thing as well. If you're a shaver, obviously just carry on. Do just sort of stay on top of the things that make you feel nice. I usually give myself a bikini wax. Granted, I haven't done that since we've gone into lockdown, purely because of like episiotomy and stuff. I didn't want to kind of agitate anything in that area, so I've just kind of been, you don't need to know my personal grooming, but I've been on top of it anyway. Why do I always end up talking about things like this? But then in terms of hair, I've used this as an opportunity to try and embrace my natural hair, and I think it's a great opportunity during lockdown to try and not necessarily like embrace your natural hair texture if you don't want to, or if your hair is how you wear it anyway, but to try and maintain the condition of it. So use nice conditioning products, don't use heat on your hair, do just like shove it up and let it kind of heal and be healthy, and you'll be surprised how quickly a little break can do it good. I know people who do dye their hair all the time must be struggling, and if you've kind of got greys and stuff. What I would do if I did dye my hair, I think, would be to use something like the L'Oreal Casting Creme Gloss dyes. They're a semi-permanent dye, and they just kind of can lift your colour slightly and give you a little bit more of a gloss. I would be tempted to do something like that personally. I know a lot of hairdressers might disagree. Haircut wise as well, if you've got long hair, just trim your own hair, just give it a little trim. Watch a tutorial and just give it a little trim. It's not difficult at all. That's what I've kind of done to mine, but if you've got kind of more complicated hair and a particular cut, then obviously just don't. What I would say is just wear your hair up more, and you know, eventually we'll be able to go back to hairdressers and that kind of thing. How hairdressers and beauticians and all of that kind of things, industries, are going to be hurt from this, I'm very concerned about, but we'll see, I guess. In terms of nails as well, that's something that I've really made sure that I've stayed on top of. I've got regular nail polish on my toes at the moment, but I have had gels on as well, just because the other day I just fancied putting normal nail polish on. But I've made sure that, you know, I've got like lovely pedicured toes all the time. One thing I did want to share with you actually are these kind of slipper things. These are actually from Tesco's. They sold out and I'm gutted that I didn't get another pair because I love them this much. But I've just been wearing these around the house, okay? Yes, you can see kind of my feet indentations in there, but they're just these like fluffy sort of slider things, and they are ridiculously comfy, and they sort of keep your feet warm, but they don't look ridiculous, and you sort of feel like you're a little bit more dressed when you've got them on, weirdly. I love them. You can get them from various places, but like I said, these ones were from Tesco's, and I don't know, I absolutely love them. They're like my best thing ever. And I've got like, you know, red toenails like poking out, and you just feel like a little bit nicer. But like I said, with gel polish, I've been doing my own gels on my hands just because it lasts longer, and the process I find really sort of therapeutic, and because I've got a baby as well, I found it really helps to have gel polish, because I never know if she's going to wake up from a nap when I'm in the middle and I'm going to have to pick her up and all of that kind of thing. So I've enjoyed being able to just do them, and then they're kind of nice and set and done, and I can not worry about it too much. These have been on for a couple of weeks now, so they are a bit chipped. Not chipped, but like I've got a little bit of tip wear kind of thing. See? I love this colour. I think it's a really fun colour. And I use these, which are the GDI colours. You can get these from eBay. This colour is number F5. The base and top coat from this range are fantastic as well. I use the Sensational lamp, but these polishers are absolutely fantastic. I used to find it very difficult to get an even kind of neat application with gels for some reason. With these, I get a beautiful application, and it's all to do with their brush. They've got one of those flat, wide brushes, like an Essie brush. So painting your nails is an absolute dawdle, and they're opaque and they're really cheap. They're like £4 or something. You can get them on eBay. I'll link below the seller that I threw that on the floor, sorry. I'll link below the seller that I use. But I find those really, really good. And like I said, the base and top coat, and then you just need a lamp and just get cracking, doing your own nails. Kind of, I find gels kind of, people say it wrecks your nails, but I also think it keeps them intact in a weird way. It kind of protects them a little bit too. So I think we've covered everything: hair, skincare, face. Oh, makeup as well. I've been kind of trying to do a little bit of makeup every day, even if it's just like a little bit, not wearing mascara every single day, but some days, and just kind of things that perk you up and make you feel ready. I know some people have just not bothered at all, and if you like that, then by all means carry on doing that if it makes you feel good, but I found it really helped me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know about your corona lockdown beauty habits, I guess. Have your habits massively changed? I don't know, I find it an interesting topic. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye!